Welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us. Division 1 women, cracking start to this competition as you would always expect, and some big games coming up in round 2. Let's get stuck straight into it. Latrobe City 74 defeated Hawthorn 66. Couple of big stories out of this one. The first one is Latrobe City's import. It was announced before the game that she was on the bench during the game, by the way, but she's heading home. Season-ending injury. I'm not sure if it came from training or it's a recurring thing or whatever it is, but she's on the way home and they've got another import coming in. But they got the win first up, mind you.
Yeah.
Tenali Hood very good in that game, and Hawthorn competitive.
Yeah, I think we said Hawthorn would be a lot better this season, and I thought they'd be quite competitive, and that's a good score on the road at Latrobe.
Yeah, and they definitely bounced back well the next day. So, two teams that are going to be right up there, Steve. I'm telling you, these teams put on a great show here. 63-48, Sunbury over Geelong, 15-point margin in the end. Chelsea Burns, sensational. Sunbury's loaded up, and they are going to be very, very good. Really good.
Yeah, no, they're a good team.
They are going to be very good, but I think that probably shines nicely on Geelong. 15-point margin, you play that.
Nicely on Geelong?
Yeah, you play that in 10 or so weeks, towards the end of the season, and Sunbury will be full strength clicking. They'll all be together as a team, and that margin will be more, 20, 25. And as I said, that doesn't put any sort of negative on Geelong because they're a great side, but round one,
I think Geelong's
bring the team together.
Team.
They're loaded, but bring them together. They'll be a little bit rusty.
So you're just saying Sunbury? Let's take Geelong out of the equation.
Yep.
Because Geelong's a bloody good team, right? They will be right at the pointy end.
Yep.
So let's take Geelong out of the equation. What you're saying is you think Sunbury is just that much better than everyone in this competition,
and they have another step to go.
Hey, Steve.
Wow. Anyway, Keilor 86 went down to Chelsea 92. Billy Lucas had a big one. Lots and lots of score both ways here. Jess Scannell had a great game for Keilor.
Media fine stuff situation this year.
I think they have got media fines at Chelsea, so Billy Lucas will have to be very careful
again
because she.
Who was that?
No, Billy Lucas. She plays for Chelsea. She could cop a lot of fines. I think every time we say her name,
it's a high-scoring game.
It's a very high-scoring game.
Is it much D in that game?
Well, obviously not. Jess Scannell, 28, I think, for Keilor.
She'll be good for Keilor.
Well, she's the import that came from Melbourne.
That's right.
But good win, Chelsea on the road first up.
Very good.
Western Port 46 went down to Craigieburn 47.
Ripper.
Way to grind out a win. Craigieburn.
Talk about defence in the game prior. 46-47. They played some D there.
Western Port didn't shoot well in this game. Did not shoot well.
Maybe pressure though?
Well, probably, yeah. I mean, Craigieburn will be Rod Sweeney and the girls would have gone home grinning like Cheshire cats. They would have been very happy with that to get up by a point down at Western Port. So I think the Steelers are going to be okay this season. I think they're going to be all right. Hawthorn 65 bounced back on the Sunday over Chelsea 61. So both of those teams are split the weekend.
Yep.
But look at the difference. Keilor let Chelsea score 92, and Hawthorn let him score 61.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, Hawthorn have got both ends of the floor.
Yeah.
They're going to be good.
Yep, I think so. I think both of those teams would be relatively happy with a split for the weekend. And the last game, Campbell 88 defeated Werribee 56. Good way to start the season for the Dragons. Some of the early stars, Jess Scannell, as I said, for Keilor, very good first up. Billy Lucas, it's about $60 so far in the media fine. She had a great weekend. Candice Rogers, who's come back out of retirement to play for Geelong, had 26 and 10.
Not a bad way to come back.
Well, not bad, and I'm going to put some emphasis on it because her team scored 48, she scored 26, and she did it against the best team in the competition in Sunbury. So I think that's a really good sign for Candice. Chelsea Burns for Sunbury just loaded up the stat. She had something in every column. She's a star. Let's have a look at games coming up this weekend. Round 2, Division 1 Women, Keilor at home to Craigieburn.
I'm going to tip Keilor, but I feel like that takes away from Craigieburn's effort last weekend. But at this point, at home, Keilor.
I think Keilor at home to win.
Yeah, I think Keilor at home as well.
Latrobe City take on Mildura. It's the longest trip in Big V basketball. Now, before you give me your tip, Steve, can I just tell you this news? Because this has come to me today.
Yep.
Vanessa Power will be out for at least a month and a half.
Wow.
broke her hand playing a domestic game.
That is not good news.
And they haven't played a game yet this season. They didn't play in round one. They had a bye.
And they're babies as well.
And they're young. Vanessa Power out for, I think, up to 6 weeks.
Ouch.
So she will not be playing this game up against Latrobe City, who
Latrobe
may not have their new import yet.
I think Latrobe will win that game.
Latrobe?
I hope you recover soon.
Yeah, we wish her well.
Yes, yeah, that's right. I think
Latrobe at home. That's a big blow. That's
huge.
That's one of the best players,
Yes.
if not the best in the competition. Werribee take on Western Port.
I think the Steelers for mine. I think
Werribee will bounce back.
Werribee's a big team.
Yep, I think they'll bounce back.
We played them last week and they've got some inside presence. Don't worry about that. They are going to be big in the paint this season. If their guards can play a little bit better, I think they're worth watching. But I think Western Port will bounce back in a very close contest. Chelsea take on Sunbury. Steve. Well, we know where Steve's
Sunbury
going.
For me.
He loves Sunbury already. Sunbury? Sunbury start favourites.
Yep.
They're going to be favoured to win every game they play this season. I think Sunbury will get that one. Geelong take on Camberwell Sunday. Good game.
Geelong are a great team.
Geelong's a bloody good team.
Yep.
Played the last 2 grand finals.
I'm well and truly aware.
Won 1, lost 1. Who are you going for? Sorry, can't take that back. Played the last 3 grand finals. Loss, win, loss.
Yes. I think Camberwell on the road. Yep.
I'm going to go at this early part of the season for the home team in Geelong.
Craigieburn take on Mildura to wrap it up.
I think
Craigieburn.
I'm actually going to tip Mildura.
I'm going to go Mildura on the way home to win.
I just know that Craigieburn can play a bit of a zone here and there, and one thing that Mildura does have is 3-point shooters.
Mildura on the way home. The baby heat, they're calling them this season. Very, very young. I reckon they might, and they've got an import. Don't forget they've got an import there. I reckon they might get it on the way home, Steve.
I think Craigieburn.
Have a great weekend to all of our friends in Division 1 women. Get out there and support your teams. We'll see you next week on Big V TV.